we are taking you outside. First and foremost to Long Beach, where conditions are looking pretty good. But taking you out to the fire lines, do want to check in with conditions out there right now. And as we do, you're going to see temperatures starting to cool down, which is great news at the moment. You'll see temperatures into the upper 60s in near Agua Dulce, and winds coming out of the southeast still at about 5 miles an hour in the surrounding area. Of course, near the fire, always a little heavier there in the way of winds. You'll see right here as we take you over to Mandeville, close to Brentwood, right there, we're into the 70s, and winds are pretty calm around the fire. So that's good news as well. And finally, checking in with our last spot, we're still looking at temperatures into the 70s and the 80s right there as well. So again, we are dealing with a little bit of moisture out there. Showers, thunderstorms in the forecast right now. As we take a look at radar, that chance will continue through tomorrow. Best chance through the mountains, through the deserts as well. But you'll see just a little cell over Highway 79 intersecting with the 371 right there east of Temecula. So we are dealing again with just a few cells, just a few thunderstorm cells, and lots of moisture out there. It feels quite humid when you walk outside. A lot of that rain, a lot of that moisture, not quite making its way to the ground though. Temperature wise this evening, still quite warm out there. We're into the 70s, 71 in downtown, 77 in Covina, taking you over to Perez, 76 degrees, Riverside 82, Chino Hills 78, Cerritos 73, and Long Beach, you're a little cooler at 69 degrees. So earlier today, well, downtown you got up to 88 degrees, average is about 85. So we were a few degrees above average for this time of year. And wait till you see what temperatures look like tomorrow. Pretty impressive. We're going to have those numbers coming up for you in just a bit. Sharon, back to you. The next couple of days off, Sharon, I would probably recommend you go to the beach or a pool because, well, it's getting warmer over the next few days. Couple things going on. We've got some subtropical moisture working its way into Southern California. We've seen showers. We've seen thunderstorms. Still dealing with that out there right now. Tonight, you'll see off in the distance there we are dealing with plenty of cloud cover as we take a look at the shot from Mount Wilson this evening. So earlier today downtown, you got up to 88 degrees. Average is 85. Record temperature is 105. And only getting warmer tomorrow. We're talking 5, even 10 degrees warmer in some spots. Subtropical moisture still lingering tonight into tomorrow. Still expecting a chance of thunderstorms, maybe a shower or two. Best chance, though, over the mountains, over the deserts as well. Warm to hot temperatures for you, and finally a cool down, a little bit of relief as we head into the weekend. So we're going to have more on your weekend forecast coming up in just a little bit, but you'll see over the next 24 hours we're getting down to the 60s, mid-70s first thing in the morning, and by the afternoon we're in the mid-90s. That's for the basin, so your inland spots really starting to sizzle as we head into tomorrow afternoon. First thing tomorrow morning, looks like most of that moisture still sitting to our south, but then we're starting to see a few showers and thunderstorms developing by the 1 o'clock hour over the desert there. And then by about 5:30 tomorrow evening, still dealing with some showers out there and thunderstorms as well. So for the valleys in the Inland Empire, hot and humid tomorrow. We're up into the triple digits, even warmer with more sunshine by Wednesday. Plenty of sun and still hot by Thursday. A little bit of relief as we head into Friday and Saturday, just a little cooler for you. By the time we hit the weekend, we're talking upper 80s in the valleys in the Inland Empire, and in the basin, we're down into the low 80s once we hit the weekend as well. Warming it up in the basin tomorrow to the mid-90s, mid to upper 90s by Wednesday, and by Thursday, still warm, but gradually cooling it down to the weekend. And for the coast, same forecast pattern, very hot over the next couple of days. Then as we head to Thursday, plenty of sunshine, low cloud cover by Friday, and warm temperatures still by Saturday, but cooler and cloudier as well. Sharon, back to you.
All right.
And dealing with rain right here in the Southland as well. We'll have the update on that. And of course, your very hot forecast coming up in just a few minutes. At home, we're dealing with something that looks not quite like that, but close.
We got some storms.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's keeping things exciting.
Exactly. We're trying to keep it interesting for Southern California for the holiday as well. So there we are. Okay. But yes, we're dealing with rain. We're dealing with thunderstorms as well, and very, very warm temperatures. And again, fire conditions out there. We were dealing with about 3 fires, still monitoring conditions on the fire lines this evening. So we'll get out there in just a minute, but first want to take you outside this evening to looks like our Saddle Peak camera overlooking the Santa Monica Bay. There we go. So we're dealing with cloud cover along the coast, but different type of cloud cover. Again, we had that southerly moisture come in, that subtropical moisture, and with that, we saw plenty of cloud cover out there and a lot of moisture that didn't quite make its way to the ground. On top of that, we even saw some rain and, again, some thunderstorms. Still dealing with that tonight as well. So we'll get you to radar in just a minute, but again, we are dealing with warm conditions. In fact, quite mild outside right now. We're in the 70s right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. So there's that subtropical moisture we've been talking about. It was, again, over the basin earlier today, over the mountains. It's starting to head southward. So at this point, starting to leave our forecast area. It looks like the desert's still getting just a few storm cells right there as well, but we're not ruling out the chance of a shower or even a thunderstorm as we head into into the next couple of days here. So a closer look at what's going on in Temecula. We've been dealing with rain there, and again, a lot of moisture that quite hasn't made its way to the ground in some spots. Other spots getting some rain all the way down the 15 as well to the 371, out to the 74, and out to the desert. That's where we're dealing with just a few thunderstorm cells as well. Over the basin, though, we are dealing with dry conditions, but pretty humid out there and pretty mild as well. 70 degrees in downtown. Inglewood, you're at 66. Hacienda Heights, 73. Covina, 76. As we head over to parts of the IE, still pretty toasty in spots like Riverside. You're at 81 degrees. Over to San Bernardino, you're at 76 degrees. Chino Hills at 78. And parts of Orange County still sitting into the 70s this evening. 70 in Westminster. Over to Fullerton, you're at 73 degrees. And over to spots like Cerritos, 72. Long Beach at 68. So still quite mild out there. So we're going to take a look at how hot we got earlier today. In fact, we got up to 88 degrees. That was for downtown. A few degrees above average. Average is about 85 degrees and only getting hotter. Let me tell you, 5, 6, even 7 degrees warmer in the basin as we head into tomorrow afternoon. So again, that subtropical moisture still a factor tomorrow. We still could see a chance of a shower and thunderstorm as we head into tomorrow. But again, bigger chance is going to be over the mountains and the deserts. Warm to hot temperatures continue over the next couple of days, and then a cool down as we head into the later part of the week. Over the next 24 hours, certainly not cooling down. 60s tonight, but by first thing in the morning, we're up into the mid-70s. By the afternoon, mid-90s for you. And waking up first thing in the morning, still dealing with a little bit of that subtropical moisture, but things don't really start to materialize until the afternoon hours. That's when we get that afternoon heating, and with that, we'll see a bit of instability that could generate, again, a shower, maybe a thunderstorm or two in spots like Palm Springs, mainly over the deserts and the mountains, again, for tomorrow evening. So that's a factor tomorrow. Other than that, we are expecting sunnier, drier, hotter conditions. Wednesday being the hottest day of the week. You'll see right here, 106 should be the forecast high in some of our valleys, maybe even warmer than that in some spots. By Thursday, plenty of sunshine. Friday, a bit cooler, and Saturday, expecting even more cooling. Rob, back to you.